Greetings friends, welcome. Today we're talking about ES modules and importing CSS as ES modules. This is something that is quite a revelation. It almost takes a weight off of you in terms of managing your CSS. Going to be looking at it in Gatsby. So Gatsby has just recently upgraded from version 2 to version 3, and they've changed the CSS import so that now it's ES modules. So let's jump in. Before I do actually though, if you find yourself enjoying the video, feel free to click that subscribe button below, change the alert icon to all, and you'll get updates for future videos. But let's jump in here. So this site I've written in Gatsby and I'm upgrading it to version 3, and part of that, as I say, is that you import your styles as ES modules. Now it's pretty cool stuff. I've done a couple of them here. Let me just take that one out for the minute. So at the moment, we import CSS using modules, but not ES modules. So we would be importing the whole of the module file onto an object, and then using that object, we would then access each of the classes in our CSS file. So what we've got is good, but it doesn't help you really manage it. You don't know which classes you're using. So if I go into my class here, I've got an image container, an image, a title, a list item. I don't know which ones of those I'm using in my file. Some of them I could just get rid of. They could be redundant. So and I don't know which ones I'm using and where I'm using them. So importing as ES modules changes that. We've got to, well, we certainly can explicitly import them, and it will show us then which ones we're using. So we could come in here, if I wanted to delete one of these, am I using this? I don't know, and you delete it and you might not even notice, and it's ruined some styling or something because it was being used somewhere. But with ES modules, we're going to know if it's there or not. So rather than doing this, import styles, we can explicitly import them. So let's do that. Let's say, so what ones am I using here? I'm using styles container. Let's bring that in. So now I'm going to say container. I've got description. Okay. I'm going to be using that. I've got white background. Going to be using that, and title, I'm going to be using that. So we'd no longer then need to use this object, so this part would disappear. I'll probably, delete them one by one. So we would take out the styles object, and as you can see up here, as I'm getting rid of them, so here's title's grayed out here at the moment, and as I use it in the code, it then becomes enabled. So I can see on my imports, I literally look on my import list here, and I can see ones that I am and aren't using. And this actually is the main benefit I feel is for me. I feel a lot more relaxed about my CSS. I feel a lot more in control of it. But also your bundler, Webpack or Rollup or whatever, can now really tree shake this. So you might have, even if you're not totally in control of it and you've got loads of things in it, you've got description, loads of stuff that isn't being used, it won't go into your final bundle because the bundler knows you're not using it and just discards it. It's just brilliant. I love it. I absolutely love it. Right. So let's keep on going with this page here. Where else am I using styles? If I scroll down here, it's quite a small page. So is that, I've got one more here, styles image. So let me get rid of that one. And I've got a vertical list here that I'll need to add in as well. I've got some inline styles, probably want to change that. But we can see we're using all there. So what's the other one? So what I've also got there now is a global module where I'm going to be importing some other styles. So this vertical list is coming in from another one. So let's put that there. And it's from global.module.css, I think. Let's have a look. Yes, in components global.module. Alright, and again, I can tell I'm using it because it's enabled there. I know I've got it right. My CSS is under control. So, you know, if I had another one in here, say I had title 2, you can see that isn't being used. You can just get rid of that. And so, you know, also similarly in here, if I'm in the module CSS and I go, oh yeah, I don't know if description's being used, you know, and if we take that out and we come back in here, it doesn't grey it out, but when I build this, it will say where's description. So, you know, I will not only know in the file, I'll know in the module, I'll know there's a problem if I've deleted something that is being used by trying to tidy it up. You know, in a way, don't even need to tidy it so much up because of the tree shaking, but it is very nice to be able to do it. It's nice to be able to come in here and delete it, and if you have deleted something that is being used somewhere you didn't know about, the compiler will complain. Let's see if we can show that here. I'll bring this one up. In fact, here we go. Image is not image is not defined. Which one's that in? So I've got a dot image here. Oh yeah, so there you go. I haven't imported one that I'm using, so I'm getting a build error there. I forgot to import image here. It's done it for me. Everything is in sync here. It's great. Okay, so now it's building again. So yeah, say I came in and I thought I could get rid of description and I saved it off. Or can actually get rid of description. Have I got 2 descriptions? Yeah, because I've got it down here as well. Well, it's not going to say you in every situation. If you've got media query and it's defined in there, you're still gonna trip up there. Okay, so it's not 100% perfect, but I still feel a lot more relaxed about my CSS. I'm not worrying that it's an absolute mess. Yeah, you could get in control of it, and I like that. All right, there you go. Importing CSS as ES modules. It's amazing. Get out there, use it. Thanks very much for watching. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up, a thumbs down if you didn't, and catch you next time. Thanks. Bye.